the only thing that is stopping you, the pain of being real with yourself. And if you can sit with this pain for long enough, something magical happens. You unlock a superpower, you gain access to something that the majority of people don't have. Emotional discipline. So close yet so far, so close yet so far. So close yet so far, so close yet so far. So close yet so far, so close yet so far. So close yet so far, so close yet so far. Pockets getting tight, it's the end of the month, and you finally see a setup and you wanna get in front. You know how you get in when you see a trade you want. You know how you get in when you see a trade you want. I gotta be in. The charge calling out your name, and you see the play you need to make, and you think, man, and I'm be sick if I miss it. The feel missing out, it got you acting different. Cause you just wanna go all in, and you know it probably gon' end up in a loss, man. It hard to just be patient, but you know you gotta wait for confirmation. You gotta wait, 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 you gotta wait for confirmation.
Let's get in this, let's get in this, let's get in this, let's get in this, let's get in this. I can be your number one, we know it's overdone, but I could give you something that could give you hope. No, no, you want a smart girl with her own job. She can talk shop, says he's gonna start a revolution. I don't doubt it, but sometimes I think his vision's a illusion. No, he sees life through different lens. He says it's part of the plan, but all I see is the chart going down. He says he could change the world, but I don't know if that's true. He says he could change the world. He says he could change the world, but I don't know if that's true. Says he wants a real one with no filters, and he's found her. But you better buckle up, cause he's going in.
Trader.
Wants to see the universe, wants to see it first. On a private plane, doesn't wanna ride commercial. He's so unique and he's so right, but he's so not right for me, and I don't wanna be that guy. Says he's gonna start a revolution, and I don't doubt it, but sometimes I think his vision's an illusion. No, he sees life through a different lens. He says it's part of the plan, but all I see is the chart going down. He says he could change the world, but I don't know if that's true. He says he could change the world. He says he could change the world, but I don't know if that's true. Says he wants a real one with no filters, and he's found her. But you better buckle up, cause he's going in.
Trader.
He said I was a good girl, but I'm still in love with the bad guy. Said I was a good girl, but I'm still in love with the bad guy. Said I was a good girl, but I'm still in love with the bad guy. I said I was a good girl, but I'm still in love with the bad guy. I said I was a good
plan and a blank screen. Turn it to a blueprint for the whole team. Everyday people, big league dream. Log in, light up, data in my face, no love. I can see the story in the lines. Every candle talking about decline. Clarity, cut through the noise for me. Dashboard steady hard on knees. I ain't guessing I got keys. Rob at the vision like why not them? Why can't I nurse straight like a top 10? Why can't a kid from a small town win? Give him the tools and watch him begin. Wealth charts, I'm reading my future in the sparks. Simplicity guiding me through the dark. Building it brick by brick, day by day. Yeah, we move with purpose and precision in our way. Modern minds making freedom from the way. Brought you the map, now we chart our own page. Wealth charts, everyday people on their way. Numbers on the screen, but I see time. Minutes in the miles on the same grind. Smart tech turning into pads. Risk in my hand, I can do the math. Split my screen, got my goals in view. Red, green, off eating what I do. No more fear when the trend pulls back. I got rules, I don't gotta react. He built a lane for the rest of us. Trust in the system built.
The show is for educational purposes only and is not financial or investment advice. Only trade with money you can afford to lose. All commentary represents personal opinions. You are solely responsible for your own trading decisions and outcomes. Do your own research and consult a qualified financial professional. Viewing this show does not create an advisor-client relationship.
Oh, yeah. Wake up, saints and sinners. Screens glow, spirit lifted. It's the Big Daddy Morning Show. Yeah. Tap in. Get blessed by the breakout. Yeah.
We don't do it for financial advice, pussy. It's entertainment.
It's the Big Daddy Morning Show. Raise hands up when
Look at the dump. Holy shit. Bang, 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 bang. TP. Keep on the strong stop losses at orb.
I said, my first day here. How often do you hit like this, Matt? Every fucking day.
Oh, welcome back to the Big Daddy Morning Show. It's your boy, Big Daddy Max, and it is 9:30 in the morning, and we are live, baby. We are live, and we are gonna have a great day. It is March 24th, ladies and gentlemen, and we are gonna have a lovely day. Lama, how are you feeling?
Conflicted on buys and sells. I really want to see a print over this high. For some reason, this fired off, but I want to see a print over 75 before even taking any buys, because I want to see a breakout of either two areas. I really could see it go whichever way, up and down.
Could go either way for sure. It was very bullish at open. That was enough.
Bullish, but it needs to print. I need to see a good print, because I could see it going 100 points up and down. Like either way.
Right. Could definitely go either way. If it breaks above 69.71 again, if it breaks between that 69.71, I may go for a scalp towards the top of that wick at 86. It's a quick 15 points. Could play out. So let's see if it can get above here, that 71. That's what we'll be looking for there.
That's what I was looking for. A break of 67 was what I was looking for, or a break under like 20s, and then just target. Like, I know I have 200 points of range up and down, so I'm like comfortable letting it go for 50 points. And there's
there we go. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that.
I'm gonna see if we get
perfect scalp right there.
Really want to see if we get
scalp right there. See if we can get some traction. Keep it going, baby. Let's see.
Love an established.
There we go.
Here.
There we go. Just like that. Beautiful scalp up. Beautiful scalp up.
Pending was decent, but we need to see ES start to play catch up here. I want to see like a healthy print in the 300s and then a continuation candle.
Yeah.
Would be ideal for us.
Nice rip right there.
Just like that. Just like that. If it's got a print here, though, I don't want to see a wick out. I want to see a print here and a continuation candle. Looking good and floating like
beautiful long. I am up nicely. One of my accounts got stopped out on the long, which is weird. Trim profit there. One of my accounts got stopped out, which is hella weird. So it looks like that. So kind of ate a little bit into there. I'm not sure why that happened, but it did.
I want to see this candle do some type of wick and flip. because this is
I'm not sure why that happened, but it
broke out
definitely
on
did.
both, but we want to see continuation here. With no continuation, it's a problem. I'm gonna move stops to. Where should I move
Log
stops
into my
to?
Take Profit Trader,
72.
baby. Guys, today we're sponsored by Take Profit Trader because the CEO, James Sixer, Mr. Sixsmith, will be here on the Big Daddy Morning
we're
Show
rounding.
in about a half hour. So get ready. The first time the
Kind of
CEO is coming
rounding.
out, talking, hanging out with the boys in a minute. A lot of changes at Take Profit Trader, and we're going to figure out what's going on.
Kind of rounding here. I'm not a fan of it. We don't see a 3-bar now. I'm probably gonna just jump out of it. Probably put a stop at 64.
Yeah, I got stopped out. Took my,
I'm
took my
gonna
small
hold my.
profit.
I'm gonna hold the stop at 64. See if we catch this 3-bar or not.
What's going on, YouTuber?
Stops. Hey. We see how it goes here. ES breaking out into a newer high. NQ's sitting though, sitting and hanging out. I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah,
Let's
SPX
see if we
is
can catch some type of breakout.
hanging down there.
SPX is sitting, stalling too. ES is taking newer highs for me, but NQ's just sitting, stalling.
Yeah,
I don't like the
SPX is
stall there.
getting close to testing the opening print, but it hasn't done anything.
See there, and we let this ride. Okay, see what happens here.
What do you like, the long or the short?
At 12 o'clock. Long. I like this. I like the way we broke the high, and I like the way it's holding over this fib level at 267. And
Gotta get above that 300 mark.
Out of 5, but I was supposed to see, like, it would have been ideal with this print that happened that I wanted to see a continuation candle, but the pullback is like, it's not bad, but it's not great. It should have pulled back in a wick and flip and popped right back up. Like, it should have done something like this ES candle, the print, the down move, the wick out, and the continuation is what I wanted to see over here, but it happened over here.
Right. I think it looks kind of good right now.
ES is taking newer highs. I mean, I'm still floating. Like, don't get me wrong.
Looks kind of good right now.
I'm floating.
I want to see that break at 300. That break at 300 has got to be violent. That break at 300 has got to be violent, baby. Got to be violent. Get up there. There it goes. There it goes. Got to be violent.
Going on. Definitely not a fan of the divergence going on. ES just taking newer highs. NQ not falling back.
We'll see if it wicks above 300 would be the move. If that wicks above 300, I'll take the long. Let's see what happens here. If that wicks above 300, I'll go for it. But until then, no, sir. Oh,
nope.
Whoa.
There's a full SL for me. Full SL.
Whoa. What a dumper that was.
Yeah, aggressive candle. Full
Does that
SL
wick
here.
up or does that dump back down and
No idea. On
continue
the 30
after
second
that
was
drop?
aggressive though.
I think I want to go short if it wicks up and doesn't get above 300. I think I want to go short there and see if we get a continuation on that, whatever that was. That was fucking bearish.
Yeah, I mean this structure right here holding on this 30 second, like it would have to reject this to continue.
Yeah, it's got to reject hard right here.
That it just made.
Let's see.
I hope this isn't a strat 6 where it just pulled me out at 64 and pops up.
No, that's a dumper-thon. That's a dumper-thon.
Good structure on the 30
there goes. Second. Yeah, no, that's a dumper-thon.
Really good structure on the 30 second. Really good structure on the 30 second. Really good structure. We want to see a full break though. Yes, it's stalling again.
Newer low. You want to see some newer low?
I'm gonna probably take partials off of this. Definitely just made my whole loss back. My whole loss back. I already got it back. That's
there it goes. Amazing. Wow, there it goes. I'm trailing some of that. Beautiful job, chat. Beautiful job, chat. Beautiful job, chat. Oh my goodness.
And
I was in micros. No, I was in micros. Oh, come on. Come on, my TPTs. I was in micros on that beautiful short.
I got micros running. I just trailed. I just partialed out. I have 2 trails running, 1 break even, 1 sitting at 60. And I'm just going to see if we get a full bleed. Like ES is still kind of strong here.
Yeah, I'm actually taking a profit right there. I'm going to take full profit right there.
I'm going to get pulled out here at 60.25. That was a good flip, like 30 points or whatever.
Funded FFFs are still rolling. like I just got max prop payout from them, and now quick scalp, and you can see them on those all fundeds right there. So loving that. Excuse me. Oh, do you guys want to hear something? Like that?
It's impressive. I'm still holding. I got pulled out of one at 60, but my other one fully break even is still sitting. Currently 200 ticks in profit. Solid 50-point move. 3 micros running here.
Brother.
3 micros
This
running
short
here.
looks
I'm probably
freaking
gonna
good, brother.
I'll try one more at 60. I don't want to see it pop back up and give it back too much.
Short looks freaking wonderful, brother.
3 micros rolling. Here at 57.50, I'm going to be at 2 micros rolling. Up 2 micros rolling there. I have one more at 66 and the other one at 75. We'll see what happens. ES looks very strong.
SPX looking good here. Hold on. Yeah.
This looks very strong. I don't like this. It needs to break below.
NQ is so relatively weak, though. NQ is so relatively weak.
Yeah, but which one's going to take charge is the question.
You, daddy, you're going to take charge.
Was that Max talking or was that or Max? Or Max Lock?
I don't want to say. I don't want to say.
I honestly respect that. I'm putting
you
one
guys
more
are
trail
just
on
gonna
top
make
of that
fun of
last
me
candle at 60.
anyways.
I'm putting a trail right here. Think if we just
I
get
don't
a
want to
full
say 'cause you guys are
continuation
just gonna
breakout.
make fun of me anyways.
Yep. Next partial is going to be when ES comes to this low. The ES looks pretty solid here. Got to be careful on this type of flip. I'm low-key rolling.
Rolling in the heat.
Almost 60 points in profit. We kind of have this going here.
You had my
2
heart.
micros rolling up 230 ticks.
Wow, look at that dumper, son. Look at that treesy dumper, son. Damn, son. Where'd you find this? Damn, son. Damn.
Just retrailed.
Find this.
Retrailed positions. These are the new stop losses are here.
Keep holding till 200 breaks. Keep holding till 200 breaks. Oh God,
if we break 200, I'm holding all the way down to
there's a golden MVG below, right there. Bang! Just smack that golden MVG on the fucking nostrils. Just smack that golden MVG on the nostrils. Watch for a 200 level right here.
Next trail is here. I'm gonna let it pull me out. That's
you might see some buyers step in right here if 200 holds.
Oh shit!
Let's see if 200 holds. You're gonna see buyers
loading.
step in right here, and we might be able to scalp along. Might be able to scalp the long if this 200 holds, and this candle can flip up. If not, keep holding that short.
Oh, there's the break of 200. We really want to see a clean break of 200.
Keep holding that short on God.
This is what I wanted to see. ES. I wanted to TP over here at ES, but I literally have only 1 micro.
Wow, look at the short, baby. Don't forget who called it out 100 points ago. Don't forget who said go short 100 points ago. On God. Golden MVG down below.
ES cannot stop here. If ES stops here, I'm going to full close. I want to see a full breakout on ES, and then I flip the fib, and I have a full range to the south side. But it's got to break here. We can't
stall. A BNR on 200, and is that worth a 20-point scalp up? Is there going to be a BNR on 200, and is that
kind of want to see a full bleed?
A full bleeder? I mean, it's definitely going that way. It's definitely going that
bro, I'm sitting here with an entry that is over 100 points in profit.
Let's go.
I have an entry that is sitting over 100 points in profit.
Great job, chat. Let's go. I took my profit and I closed out, and I'm happy with it.
I'm sitting 1 micro in profit. Entry at 274, prices at 148. We're still 100 points in profit.
Is this the BNR that I was looking for?
It could go back up to 200. I just don't know if I want to give that
right. I think I want to scalp a BNR, bro. I'm tired. I don't know if it's going to retest that 200. Such a psychological zone there. I feel like I might.
It's worth me giving it back.
I might try and go for a quick scalp long here and see. Look, okay, I'm up.
It's bullish. I mean, bro,
I'm
that's
up. Yeah,
impressive.
I don't want to
50
get wigged
points.
out, so I'm gonna take quick scalp 5-10 points. Already up
That's the
15.
top of
Already up
93.
18. Up almost 20. I want to see
Yo,
the break
can
and
I
retest of
please
200. There it
get that
goes.
playlist
Let's
y'all
see if it
got
here
for
comes. Look,
DC?
look, look, look. Bam, there's the
morning
retest of
playlist?
200.
Been
I'm
asking
up
for a
40
minute.
points. Wow, I went big on
Got me
this. Okay,
recording
this
it
is
with
awesome.
my Nokia.
Okay, this is awesome.
Roll.
I'm taking profit
Nice.
at 200. Break and retest. Scalp at
Nice.
200.
And trailing sitting at 15. I feel like it's low-key too tight, but see if this flips here, we're kind of looking good. This has to
So probably
break
right at that
aggressive.
200 break and retest, just like I was saying I was looking for.
Good
Quick
shit.
scalp.
That's
Push me
clean.
up to about 20,000 in profit.
Very clean. Still holding this 1 micro.
We
Had
got
to
red
stop at
folder in
15.
2 minutes.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yeah, I think it's. Let me open it. Yep.
Guys,
PMI in a minute 30.
take profit trader, baby. One of my accounts hit my fucking stop loss. That pisses me off, but whatever. Whatever, dude. I still had a great day. Still had a great day as always. But one of my accounts
I think
is
the next trail
red
goes
as
under this
shit,
candle at
boy.
206.
One of them accounts is red as shit, boy.
Oh yeah.
$10 dono. Yo,
It's a
can I
good
get
hold.
that, please? Can I please get that playlist y'all got for the DC? The morning playlist, I've been asking for a minute, got me recording it with my Nokia. First of all,
My Nokia.
with the
He was
Nokia.
dropping it as his voicemail.
What the fuck? What's up, everybody? It's your boy Max. I'm not here right now.
I don't like this
Hit that
ES
message
hold.
after the tone.
I might full close my
Every
position.
day the word of love, we know that it's true.
If this candle doesn't break back under, I'm full closing my position here. I don't want to
Really
hold
appreciate the donation, no one. Yes, guys, listen, we are working on getting you all the playlist. We just have to be. We're working on it. We're working on it.
If ES doesn't break under this, I'm going to full close position. If it does, I'm holding it for another 100, 200 points actually.
Lama, look what was just. Never mind. Yes, brother. We're gonna get that playlist to everybody. Have no fear. We're gonna get that playlist to everybody. We're just working on it. We're working on it.
All right, news in 5 minutes. I'm just holding. Stop loss trailed 60 points in profit. Let's see what happens here. That shit did fucking nothing. That was pretty gay. That was pretty gay.
I don't know. This looks good. This might look good for a bully.
Yeah, I mean, I have stopped sitting at 215, 215.50.
It has to reclaim 200. I mean, strong. You're in the long right now or the short?
Brother, I'm in the short, 100 points in profit.
Yeah. I'll move that stop to 208, 213.
We're gonna let it just pull me out, bro. I mean, fuck it, it's 1 micro.
You're gonna let it give you a little pull out, a little fucking.
Oh shit, we have a good question here. What's up with the gay? Is that a derogatory term because I'm a lesbian? Yes.
Yes. Yes, it is.
What's
Absolutely.
derogatory mean?
More importantly, what kind of lesbian are you?
Oh, are you a STEM? Are you a femme? Or are you them?
STEM, femme, them, stud, fud, butch. Wait, you're a dude? You do one of these?
I'm a butch.
Wait, how butch? How butch? Are you like drive a Jeep? What's up, brother? Butch?
Subaru
or Jeep?
What's a butch?
Butch
Hold on,
is like
we need to bring up our local gay
blonde
correspondent.
mohawk cut.
Where's Katie? Bring up our local gay correspondent.
No,
Katie.
we can't do this today.
Oh fuck no! Yeah, I forgot we're sponsored.
Yeah, get ready for the interview with the CEO.
I got pulled out of my position there.
But I want to talk more to that Butch later. Hey, Butch, I want to talk more to you later. When you say you dress like a dude,
hold this.
What does that mean? If you're a woman who dresses like a woman, but dresses like a dude. Wait, what? Holy crap! There's a whole fucking conversation going on lesbian terms right now. This is awesome.
Which is not that girl who thinks she's a man. I know I'm a woman. So I'm Butch.
Right,
And then,
I like
and then hit you, and then Big Bro hit you with the know your terms, bro. My fault.
damn,
My
big
fault, Big
bro,
Bro.
bro,
My
big
fault, Big
bro,
Bro.
big bro is like fucking 6'3".
Like, I'm not gonna lie, Big Bro. My fault. Like,
My
I ain't
bad
gonna
on
lie.
that, twin.
Like, my bad, twin. Like, gee, like, yo,
Wow,
you ain't have to give me all that attitude, though.
love that. Right, a lot
Like,
of
just because you're
attitude.
sitting on all that ass.
We are going to talk about that, well, guys. There's a lot of pro plus people who are that we're
This
going to
is
talk
clean
to.
structure hold, by the way. Midline of gap held very clean on both. If we don't break over that high, I do like to see continuation sells. This was a healthy pullback. I trailed a little too close like a hoe, but I did give back like 40 points.
It's setting up for a treasy.
Yeah, if it does break above, I like it. But the 30-second structure is holding so clean right now. Like if you just look at my screen, like look at this last pivot point, pop up, midline lining up, perfect tab.
Right.
This should be rejection. Support term resistance, fall down.
Bro,
Like,
what
just
did you
make
just say, bro? Is bro even talking English? Is bro even talking English?
Just curious for the what's derogatory means. Let me know what it means, and I'll tell you if that's what I meant. I don't know what it meant. And look at this sell off. This sell off is currently rolling 50 points in profit.
What's the derogatory?
It's a
Like,
full sell off selling. The selly is selling. The seller is selling. Sells are selling.
I don't
Perfect.
like the word
And I
derogatory.
explained this pretty clean to you guys. 30-second structure, very clean. I'll explain it one more time. I lied. No, I won't. But I'm just saying, should have paid attention the first time. Derogatory, showing a critical or disrespectful attitude.
Nah.
Huh.
We're here for entertainment purposes only, Butch. We don't say anything serious.
Yeah, stop being a butch.
Right. Stop being so butch. Nobody gives a fuck about you. The world's not about you and your fucking mohawk. Let's get real. The world's not about you and your fucking. I got fucking. What do they put in their Jeeps? Little fucking ducks.
Duckies.
World's not about you and your
Duckies.
ducks, bro.
Big bro, short is shorting. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, I'm gonna take a partial there just because I don't want to. I don't like how slow it's going. It's going too slow for me. Too slow for me, and I'm gonna trail at 70 and just let this bitch bleed. If it bleeds here, it bleeds here. Not gonna lie to you guys. If it bleeds here, it bleeds here. I don't want to see any type of pullback on this.
Question for you, Lama.
Yes, Max.
Do butches get home from a hard day of work of construction and take their belt off or their bra first?
It's a good question. Maybe their shoes?
After a long, hard day of construction, what, what do they take off first?
There at 70.
The strap, right?
The strap.
The streezy. I like that. I like that.
6 full effect. I got pulled out at 70 and I did a full wick and flip on me for 20 points.
It was a wonderful midline rejection there.
Damn it. Yeah.
Guys, get ready. In 10 minutes or so, we're going to be bringing up Mr. James Sixsmith, the CEO of Take Profit Trader. Guy is an absolute legend. We love him.
We're bringing him up right now?
No, we're very excited to have him back on the show. No, like 5-10 minutes.
Oh, so I still have time. Okay, I didn't want this to be in the clip. So it says right here, you see, that's another misconception. The strap is only used in the bedroom now while you're out working construction. So you don't walk around with the strap on?
Wait a minute. That's not Dominican. That's just an actual Dominican. That's not even me. That's like someone else.
No, that's a Dominican New Yorkian Max. That guy's from Queens.
No, that's my brother Jim. That's not even me.
That does look like Jim.
That's fucking Jim.
Why does that actually look like Jim?
Why is that Jim?
Where's
you
Jim?
know what that is? Mr. Maxi, Mr. Maxi, hey, Mr. Maxi, Tony Montoya, hey, Tony Montoya, hey.
We got Mr. Maxi,
Mr. Maxi, hey.
Why can't I find Jimmy Capo? Just send it over to him, bro. Let him know that we have a picture of him. That's crazy. That actually looks
Mr. Montoya. Mr. Montoya.
Strat 6 is the main confluence for the DCA strat. Yeah, guys, I got completely wicked out at 70 there, and it dumped a whole other 40 points. That short was clean. Can I get a 1 in the chat if you understood the explanation on the short there? Because that was pretty crispy. Get a lucky number 7 in the chat if you completely understood that short there. Some free chicken we gave out there. I'm not gonna lie. And if you want more free chicken, we got the webinar at 12 o'clock where I'm gonna be giving it out. And you went on that picture of you, Dominican you, and he said that guy looks like he sells baseball cards. Not Babo. Not Babo. Nah, Babo. Bottom orb holding clean. You want to see ES hold some type of level over here. Because this is just a nice orb tap, and we have a good established orb today. This shit is big as fuck. 180
I love
point
a
orb.
big orb.
180 point orb. This is where you just play the levels. Midland, bottom side, 80 points. Free 80 points up. Bottom side orb tap from 30 all the way up to 90. It's another 50 points up. You just see how it reacts at the levels.
Right.
Good enough levels.
It's a great level. A great level, great things we are seeing here. Great things.
Is your pre-market on special pricing right now? Max mentioned a lot of products are on sale. Pre-market is not allowed to the general public, brother. I'm sorry.
I didn't say shit about pre-market. What you talking about, blood?
Great auction last night. Yo, Max, you missed. I was on Whatnot last night, twin.
Bro, I heard you were out here slanging Pokemon.
I was packing that shit up and I was slanging that shit.
How was the show though? Was it fun?
It was a blast. I got rinsed. I'm not gonna lie. I sold $300 cards for about $40.
But did you also sell like $10 cards for 40 or no? You just got
there was some cards that went on. I did. There was some cards that did go for some chicken. I think the highest sale I made was about $60. But yeah, I was tweaking. I was starting off dollar auctions, $1, $300 card going for $1. Is that a picture of? Is that my senior picture as your profile picture? That is interesting. Nice.
It's very interesting.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah, he got cooked like crazy. Yeah, I got fucking smoked. I'm gonna be honest with you, Max. When I woke up, I realized I'm not meant for Whatnot. At least not to make to have a profitable business. I was just on there having fun. I was there having fun. Definitely interesting. Oh, you're a brave man selling on Whatnot. People usually get cooked. Yeah, I was getting cooked.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, I was getting cooked.
I think it's very risky business.
I woke up today. I sold the $300 Snorlax. I think it went for like $40.
Yeah, I think it's very risky business, guys. If you're trading this right now, I'm gonna be honest right now. We are at the bottom downtrend near an orb. This is not the best price action because if it breaks that orb low, I mean, you're gonna see a dump potentially. You know, there's nothing stopping it from falling 100 more points. So if you're on the wrong side of that, thinking that we're gonna go back up, you're gonna get cooked. And on the opposite respect, if we hold orb down here for a little bit and can break back above midline, right, you get a pop-up for 100 points. We have a very, like Lama said, we have a very, very large range. Very, very large opening range. So, you know, trade with risk management and caution, right? Trade at your own risk. NFA, boys. But, you know, me looking at this range breaker down here at the bottom of orb, that thing snaps to the downside, you know. Don't be scared to push buttons today. Do not be scared to push buttons today.
Tony Montoya?
Tony Montoya. Let's get ready. Let's get ready to rumble. James.
I'm with James, bro. I fuck with James. Really do fuck with James. That's a locker, bro. Just wanna whip a towel up and smack him on the ass with it.
He's just one.
Market's currently bouncing back up. Bottom side orb did go back to midline. So another 90 points if you sold off midline to bottom side, or another 90 points back up from the bottom to the top. So James Sixsmith.
Yeah. I don't know what you just said about James. You said you wanted to catch him in the locker room?
No, I said he's like the locker bro. He gives me locker room vibes.
Yeah, he's the man. He is the man. He's cool. I love James. You know what? Matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, where's this guy at? Let's bring up the CEO of the second longest standing, greatest, biggest goddamn prop firm, the original TPT GOATs, the daily payout fucking kings, the daily payout OG masters, the ones that said caps are for losers. Let's go. Give it up. Let's find him. Where's he at? Put TPTs in the chat. Let's see some TPTs going in the chat. And let's find the damn CEO somewhere in here, Mr. James Sixsmith, baby. Let's get him up on stage. Let's play some music. Let's get him up here. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Let's get him up here, baby. Give it up for Mr. James Sixsmith. Production, play the music.
Anarchy.
How do I get my damn screen on?
It's good. Hey, James. Hey, buddy. It's camera button. Button with the camera. Click the button. Oh, with the camera. There's a button there. It has a camera on it. You click that button with the camera. The camera turns on. There you go. There he is. The Sixer. The Sixer. How you been, brother?
I know it always takes the Sixer like 5 minutes to get his camera going. Is his mic working?
Oh, fuck off, Max. Like the
I know that. I'm fucking building an addition right outside my house for a new garage, and this guy's just fucking going to town on the tile on the pavers right outside my garage. So you guys might not have heard it, or you might have heard it, but is like drilling, going hardcore right outside my door. And I was like, I can't hear shit. Let me go run out real quick because James is going to need a solid 5 to fucking figure out the camera button. These damn hockey players. Mr. James Sixsmith, guys, the fucking CEO of TPT is here, baby. The one man, a myth, legend, one of the coolest people I've ever met in my entire life. Right off the bat, YouTube, guy says he's got 120K in payouts on TPT. But now he's having some issues. Let's dive right into it, James, because you know you guys just made some changes in the industry for TPT, and people want to know exactly what's going on, and they want to hear from the big guy himself. So first and foremost, you know, obviously there's been a lot of chatter going on about, I'm gonna dive right in, and so about banning and enforcement at TPT. What's going on?
Yeah, man. Thanks. I can't stop laughing when I see you because you're. I love how down to earth you guys are, and so I think that's why we get along. Hey, look, so you know, it was a. You know, I want to start by saying like how we got here, right? There's been a lot of talk over the last couple of days, but in the last probably year, we've been building out something that we're going to release in the next couple of weeks. That's a I don't want to call it like, I don't want to leak out too much, but this is the first time anybody have heard it, is you know, a trader performance tracking, right? Where TPT, right? So you know, TPT score where we're ingesting every single thing.
Trader performance tracking.
Every single thing that you've done as a trader with TPT, and trying to, and the reason that we're doing this is because we want to try to get people faster into, say, where I can confidently say that Max Haney is an all-star and he needs to be in Pro Plus. now. Like, no, not like after you've made 10K in a day, not if you have, you've traded with us for some arbitrary number of days, 90 days, 180 days. Like everything that we had done in the past was it's calculated, but it's a little bit arbitrary, right? Like it's
Mhm.
how do I know? How do I know that this guy has a positive expectancy and the next time he clicks the mouse, he's likely to be a winner? Those are our all-stars, right?
Right.
How do I get my all-stars um, vetted quicker? So we've built this thing out, and you guys are going to see it in the next couple of weeks. I'm so fucking excited about it. And the whole idea here is to
Let's go.
get more people into Pro Plus and get them in there faster. Okay, so circling back to the top of like what's going on lately, when we start ingesting every single fill that everybody's ever done, what happened is we started to say, oh, what's going on over there? What's going on over there? We start all of a sudden we have all this data that we didn't have that granular level before. And we're starting to say, yeah, we had some policies in place. Yeah, we added some new policies in place because we're saying, hey, something's not right over here. What's going on with this guy? What's going on with that guy? And so we rolled out these policies, and then, to be honest with you, I didn't expect it to, the small group of people that were, kicked out for what we classified as bot trading, would be such a massive blowback. But that's where it comes from. It comes from this new system that we have, and
Right.
I want to be clear, it's not. The system's not built just for surveillance to start kicking people out, right?
Right.
The system is built for trader performance tracking, and one of the byproducts of that is to have better surveillance because we have better metrics now. Now,
Right.
I'm also not
Exactly.
saying that everything that is rolled out is perfect from day one. You know me by now, as you know that like I'm willing to say if I made a mistake on something or I made a mistake on an individual, and we're looking at what could potentially be, hey, we were pretty damn sure about this, and now like this particular guy might there might be something with this, or there might be something with Trade of 8 Web, for instance, because it's a web-based platform, and
Right.
they're co-located, and because they're co-located, there was something with the orders. And I'm not saying that I have all the answers, right? But I'm just saying that this isn't like hey, let me put a bunch of heads on the chopping block and just chop everybody's head off. This is a byproduct of the things that we're building out to make TPT have things that other people in the industry don't have. It's not for like being a policeman and saying, oh, TPT is doing this because TPT is in trouble. It's like, guys, this, I really wanted to roll out the TPT score before it, so people kind of have that context before we started enforcing these tighter. But you'll see in a couple of weeks what I mean when you go into your dashboard, and all of a sudden you see all of these metrics from everything you've done. You can see your trends, you can see how you've done the last 30 days, you can see each account, you can see, what we
I
call
don't
our
want to see that, to be honest with you. How do I turn that off?
yeah, our and here's the thing, guys, too. I'm glad you said that, Max, because the promotion and all of these things that we're going to be talking about now in the near future, it's not just based on like if you sucked 6 months ago and your P&L says you're down $1 bazillion, but in the last month you've been doing a lot better. That doesn't mean that you're not going to get the Pro Plus. We're looking at trends, not necessarily. I want to have all your information in there so you can reference it, but I'm not we're not basing the decision on what you did 9 months ago, right?
100%. Which is smart because a lot of traders have stories where you fuck up for a long time when you first start trading. I know
You're
you
fucking looking at one of them.
you
You're
go into
looking at one of
slumps,
them.
right? Even traders who start
Thanks
off
for
hot,
sniping.
you go into slumps, and trading is never a complete linear curve up. It's an up and down game. And so why do you think like you said, you're not policing, you're not doing anything on the business side of things, you're trying to stop the gamers and the gamification and make the whole entire industry a safer, better place. Why do you think there's been such a backlash on people misunderstanding what you guys are actively trying to do?
Yeah, I think that's for a few reasons, and again, like I'm not saying that TPT is perfect. Like we aren't. what we do see is, people generally look at like their accounts through their, through their own lens, like look at TPT through their lens. And I completely understand why. I mean, hell, I was one, back in the day when I was trading prop. But there are certain things that traders have gotten used to that when we ingest the fills, and I'll give you an example. Like it goes down to, and here's why we found it, because we're going to this TPT score. It goes down to, we exist at Take Profit Trader to give the little guy, this is like our mission statement, to give you an opportunity to live with life without fences. You're in a studio right now. We're sitting in this, I'm sitting in this office, and people can trade from home, right? You get this incredible opportunity where you don't have to put up your own capital. What the industry has moved towards is prop has gotten big. So people have come in and say, "Hey, I've found a way to be able to do very well in simulation and not so
Right.
well in live."
Right,
Okay.
right.
And
Permanent.
so,
There's when we all know permanent sim traders who'd rather be full porting sim all day than going to live.
well,
Right,
exactly. And I mean, and again, I'm not against algorithmic trading. I mean, hell, I have traded algorithms myself. The problem is, and the bot rule comes from unrealistic fills in simulation that can't be
right,
replicated in live, right? So if you see
right,
a guy, for example, full porting, silver and getting in and out in 2 seconds, 3 seconds, sub-second
Right.
fill, sub-second fills, meaning different order IDs at the same millisecond, 15 orders. A human being cannot do that.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
a HFT bot.
it's a bot. Right,
Exactly. A human
right.
being cannot do that. Right. So
I think it's great because I can't imagine how many people just got caught that were grifting and then now they're
not,
going to socials and uprising, but you
not,
got caught.
not a lot. I mean, again, this is a small subset.
Right,
And again, I'm not even saying that, you know, it's going to continue like we always, we
right,
have this saying at TPT. It's like, we don't want to hit people over the head with an axe. Like
right,
we're trying to be, meticulous about, the enforcement of policies to make it a fair game where, remember, our goal is to get you into the live market. We have the most pro
right,
plus trade or most live traders in the space, right?
right,
And that's third party has told me that, right? That's not me saying that, because and how do we get all those traders that are doing, like, how do we make sure that the guys that we're putting there are doing
right,
well? Well, we got to make sure that they're not trading some unsustainable, um, you know, HFT algorithm that's not going to work. So if
right,
in that case, when a guy's trading, multiple sub-second fills and using bracket orders to get out 1 second later in silver because it's $6,000 a tick or whatever, and silver's going ballistic, and he's
right,
full porting that. When he gets to the live market, he's not going to get the same fills, and
right,
that's okay. Like that I understand that's a limitation to sim, but there's the reality is in prop, we have to be able to vet traders on sim. So if we can't vet you on sim and then replicate that in live, that's where these bot,
right.
programs come in. We haven't even begun to talk about, you know, I don't know, like people working together and stuff like that. I
Oh,
mean, we
yeah,
can talk about,
right.
but
The
when you're
gamer,
talking about
right. Let
gamification,
me ask you this. Let me ask you this. And you guys, for one, the dumbest thing to me is some of these social media experts on prop. You know, there's like prop news people. That's all they do is write up like these prop news articles on X and stuff. And it's the funniest shit in the world to me because it's like you think you know what this awesome long-standing business is, what the intent is behind everything without knowing anybody. And let me here put this in the chat. How many of you got a payout from Take Profit Trader? Just
Damn.
put anything, put a lucky number 7 in the chat, or say anything if you've gotten a payout from Take Profit Trader. Look at this. Hundreds of people already. Hundreds, right? Look, like all of us. And so to say that a company, and we're getting payouts this week. People are posting payouts. To say that a company that's still paying out so consistently daily with very clear and concise rules is in trouble, is stupid. It's dumb. And that's like the easiest way to gauge a prop's health. Are you actively doing something to deny, which has never happened with Take Profit Trader? That's first and foremost. And secondly, do you think that this is like a unique problem that Take Profit Trader is experiencing, or is this like a larger shift that's going to be happening in the entire prop industry?
I mean, if you're asking me that question, the answer is pretty clear, and what's been coming out from other
Right.
prop
You're not
companies.
the
Because,
first one either to make making these
right
standing up for your business. We just
now,
saw it from other big firms.
when we talk about enforcement and how people are finding that, I mean that's going to differ from firm to firm. I saw actually a message, and I don't go on X very much, but I saw a message from the Lucid guy talking about something similar, where he's like, this is what we allow and this is what we don't allow. And so like everybody has their own secret sauce of how they're doing it.
Right.
We're leaning, heavily on, for this kind of behavior on, you know, fills in time, in a time period where a human's not able to do it. And looking at, like, I think it's right now the TPT and the
Right.
TPT score and this stuff is, it's like 116 different vectors right now. So it's not one thing. And that's the other thing I wanted to make clear. When we're looking at, you know, performance and what classifies as a bot and stuff like that, it's not just one thing. And I think that's really that's really a misnomer. Is like, oh, they're basing it on this. It's like we see certain trends, and then we can go look at the fill information and do it, and say, hey, this is very high likelihood, very low false positive. This is the criteria. Now,
Right.
again, will that evolve over time? Absolutely. But this goes back to the premise of we started with, Max, and it's how do we make sure that we can continue to pay out on day one, right? And we don't have to have these like weird rules where you can, you throttling payouts, right? How do we make sure that the guys that are going to get promoted to Pro Plus are actually, going to be able to replicate that behavior and replicate that strategy in Pro Plus? And that's a big one. That's one that doesn't get talked about very much. Is if I'm moving the most people to Pro Plus, and all of us I'm seeing a divergence of performance, right? When you start to see this divergence of performance, and this is what drives me crazy when I see things online, is that when we're saying, you know, about, I got to be careful what I say
Right.
here, but is just to make sure that it's a sustainable strategy and it's not just something that works in simulation, right? And
Right.
again, that's where, because I'm not against bots, I'm not against algorithms. Hell, there may be a day in the near future where TPT says, bring your bot. You're just going to pay a premium for that. Maybe it's, instead of a 90-10, it's going to be 70-30 or something like that. Bring your bot, but you've got to declare your bot. You've got to declare that you're using a bot.
Right.
Declare
I'm
the customs.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you using a bot?
What's
Yes
the
or
serial
no?
number on that fucking thing? Let's
You
check
have
it in.
you
Yeah.
have $10,000 or more in cash that you're carrying with you.
Right. That's an
Yeah.
interesting concept, right?
So I'm not, again, we're evolving just as the market's evolving. And again,
Right.
I'm always going to be the guy that sit up here and say, I don't know everything. We're the one thing I do know is I'm not trying to hose anybody, and I'm not
Right.
doing it
So
because
the
it's like,
uproar,
I
all
can't.
the
I can't pay. Like, that's why I'm cutting everybody's head off. It's
right.
guys, this is like 0.03 or 0.3% of the population. It's like,
If
and I
less, right.
understand why that 0.3% is mad. I get it. And if I made a mistake, I'll make it right.
Right.
Right? If I
So
made a mistake,
No,
I'll
they
make it
did
right.
wrong. Like, I'm sick of
Well,
seeing
I don't
people
think they
do
all
the
did
wrong
wrong,
thing and
though.
get
I don't think
mad.
they all did wrong, because there's an uproar of traders. We got banned from TPT. Oh my god! And people immediately take to the fucking social media fence. Whoa, bro! I got banned from TPT. Like, but you're not willing. You're not going to screw these people over. You guys are going to do a case by case. And if, hey, we made a mistake and called you a bot or said you were doing something against the rules and regulations, and you've proven that you're not, you're going to take these people back on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting, we're getting some emails from people asking, for reconsideration. And what I don't do, Max, is just throw everything in the trash and be like, yeah, no, you're an idiot. Like, get out of
Right.
here. It's more like, yeah, I mean, I can see the sub-second orders. I can see it, but maybe there was a co-location thing or something with a
Right.
certain, with a certain, a certain platform that
Right.
we learned, and we're like, hey, maybe you do have a point here. Maybe, you're not, the worst guy. You're not trying to, scam or something like that. Again,
Right.
I'm not promising that, Max, because I just don't know enough yet. But what I
Right.
would say is, just like everything we've done, if we're wrong about a certain policing enforcement strategy that we did, I'll say I'm
Mhm.
wrong, and I'll fall on that sword. I'm not the guy saying what I say is the gospel because I can do whatever I want. It's in the contract. I can do whatever I want. I can kick you out for any reason because, you know, we can do business with who we want to do business with.
Right.
But it's not worth it to me to kick somebody out for no reason because I've got to pay him. I mean, we've never held people's, withdrawals if they're not doing anything wrong.
Right.
Right. So,
So what is the
I don't know.
specific behavior that you guys are targeting and trying to remove from the platform?
Um,
Is it the unprofitable trend and strategies like, all of these sim farmers that were because you guys have way more live traders than anyone. The sim farmers that are going live and using their
Just YOLOing.
like you said, their YOLO behavior, their don't care behavior is that what we're ultimately
Well,
trying to
I mean,
remove?
that's not really new. What we're looking at again, like part of it is when we're talking specifically about the bots, it's really revolves around unsustainable results that are really just like not replicable in the live market, Max. Like so
Right.
that's a
Right.
piece of it, right? But there is some overlap with like what we call bot farms, right?
Right.
Where
Oh,
it's
Mm.
multiple people doing the same thing,
Mhm.
whether they're trading their accounts against each other, but it can be classified as a bot, it can be classified as collusion, it can be classified as this, it can be classified as
right.
that. But
Yeah.
in reality, they all go to the same place. It is,
Right.
is
Right.
that sustainable in the live market?
No.
Right. No,
Right?
it's not.
Is that sustainable in the live market? Because that's what I'm trying to do is I want to win with you. I don't want to keep you in
Right.
sim and then have to deny payouts because somebody's beating me in sim. If you're doing really well in sim at TPT, you've been in the live market. How are
Yep.
you doing
Yep.
in the live market?
Yep.
Right? And
Totally
if
different game. Totally different
it,
game.
it is a different game. And there's some guys that do very well in the live market. And there's some guys that don't do so well in the live market because the live market scares them a little bit and then they get better in the live market. I'm not
Yep.
saying just because you failed the first time in the live market that you're a bad trader. I mean, the markets are hard, man. Like the markets are hard.
Markets are real
The
hard.
one thing that we haven't talked about that's becoming more prevalent is CME enforcement.
Right. So on your end, so now that's something that we don't, as a retail trader,
I didn't even look at.
we don't know nothing. I don't care about that. Like it doesn't affect us, but I'm sure they're breathing down your neck and throat having so many live traders, right? And then they're coming to you now. And what's that conversation look like?
Yeah, it's it, the first time I met with the CME in Chicago in their office, and they're like, "How many live traders do you have? Who are you?"
Do we know you?
Like, you know, and 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 I was just actually in Boca. You were there last week too, I think.
Were you down here?
I was, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know you were here. Yeah, I went and met up
Bro,
with
they didn't even hit us up to go to the me market. What's up with that?
Wow.
No, I didn't. But we don't. We were there doing some like internal meetings. I didn't even know you were there actually, Max, until after when I saw you drop that message to Matt. But
Yeah.
um, you know, it's like, wow, you got, the prop space came from like these guys having no live traders, which used to be the game, to now having thousands of live traders, and they're going, "Well, this is like a real like institutional shop now." Okay, now
Right.
that you're a real institutional shop, TPT has all. Remember, the way that this works is when you trade with TPT, you're trading under a sub account. So the CME says, "Okay, TPT, let me look at all their trading behavior." Now, if if I've got people on the same IP address trading in different directions, I am in deep shit.
Right. Right.
Deep shit, because that's against CME rules. So what the CME wants is they want,
And that
they
same
want us
IP
to be
address.
they want us to be able to police. It's not just IP address. It could be,
Right.
same instrument, same time, same so it's market manipulation. And guess what? They don't know at that point who's trading the accounts. All they see is that it's TPT doing it because they're all under TPT's umbrella, and they're like,
Right.
this take profit trader is doing, will be like
shit.
market manipulation. They're
Yeah.
isolated events, but what I'm trying to get to there, Max, is
That makes sense to me. No, what
we
they see a
need.
TPT live trader. They don't see
They
that.
don't see that it's Max and Llama,
No,
right?
they don't
No,
see
they
it.
see it as
Whoa, whoa,
TPT as a
whoa,
whole. Hey,
whoa.
hey, hey, hey,
It
hey,
ain't,
hey, hey.
it ain't Max and Lava.
Right, right.
No,
Hey.
they
Don't throw
all
those
they see
allegations
and all
on
they
us.
care about is take profit trader is violating our rules. That's what they
Right.
see.
That's exactly right. And so we made the company decision to say, because we're going to enforce that all the way through. And why is that? It's because if a guy is successful in test and pro doing one thing, what the hell do you think he's going to do when he goes to pro plus? The same damn thing he did in test and pro because it worked, right? So when we get a lot of messages, I actually personally get a lot of messages that say, "Hey James, like you're enforcing CME rules and simulation when CME doesn't even know because you don't want to pay me out." And I'm like, "No, bro, it's actually not. It's not. That's not the reason that I'm doing that. It's because
Close
when
at
you
all,
get to
right.
Pro Plus and you do it, I've got letterhead I got messages from the CME with the CME letterhead on it saying trader one, because they only know the numbers. Sub account 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 are in, San Diego.
Right.
They're all sitting in and that's your ass.
Yeah.
When I say your ass, that's them talking to me,
Right.
right?
Right.
So when
Mm.
we talk about all of these kind of crackdowns and enforcement, it's because the game is evolving, man. It's the
And
whole
growing fast.
industry is growing. It's evolving, and again, the one thing that I wanted to get across to your users today is it's gonna get better. The whole evolution is good.
Yeah.
Evolution is good. Like our enforcement will be tighter and better. Naturally, it's gonna happen. Even if it was perfect, we thought it was perfect day one. It's gonna be better in version 2, version 3, version
Right.
5, version
Right.
10, right?
Everything reactionary, it's for a reason.
And as we get better, it's going to be better for the people that aren't doing it. So when we get those people out, guess what that means for everybody else? It means, better rules. It means that maybe we can allow algorithms and bots because there's not the algorithm and bot abuse and bot farms and stuff
Right.
like that. So when you get the abuse out, it makes it better for everybody else. All
Right.
right.
100%.
And in version 1, there could be a lot of, even though it was a small amount of people, there could be a lot of pissed off people because, again, I'm not saying this for sure, but we could have messed up a little bit on a couple of guys, and I'm
Right.
willing to to take a look at that. But I just want to make sure that everybody knows the whole context, and I'm looking at this. Fortunately for me, and unfortunately for the trader, I get to look at it from 100,000 feet up, where the trader's
Right.
looking at it from the weeds,
But
and
you
I'm
guys
saying,
also have communicated this. It's not like some kind of grand surprise. We've watched 2 or 3 other major firms make major changes towards gamers in the last couple months. Some of them even getting called out by the proper CEO themselves. And then
Right.
you came to the Max Options Trading Live, and we had an interview in front of 1,000 traders talking about regulation and change that's coming. And then I don't know if you guys all do, but I read every email that comes in from the prop firms, their newsletters, because I want to be a subject matter expert on my affiliate partners so I can talk with confidence when I explain shit to traders. And you guys have actually been taught that this has been brought up in your newsletters that, hey, change is coming. We're looking at some changes. We're thinking about doing that. Change never comes with comfort, especially dealing with the financial industry like this and the way people love take profit trader. And I'm sure it stung a couple people that got caught or were told they were a bot when they're not. On both sides of it, you have to view it, right? So, I mean, there was definitely lead up to it. It wasn't just some we woke up one day and said fuck everybody. That wasn't the case at all. So I don't know why do you think And for the average trader, just to be clear, that's like just trading normally with take profit trader. Is there any actual changes happening for them?
No, that's the thing here, guys. It's a very, very small minority, and I'm not
Would you
saying that
say
I don't.
0.3%?
Yeah, and one thing I want to be clear about is I care about every small minority in the group too. Like I'm not saying, oh, I don't care because it's only 270 people. I do
Right.
care because that means something to those 270 people,
Well,
right?
270 of them, fucking 269 of them went to X immediately and started
Yeah,
crying.
yeah, exactly. So, but like we say for most things, most of these like policies and enforcements, like for 99% of the people, there's no material change.
Right.
Like no material change on what you're doing. In fact, when the TPT score and new reporting dashboarding comes out, it's going to be a net positive for everybody, right? And again, that's
Right.
why these two things go together. And I really wanted to roll them out. And time will tell whether we should have rolled them out all together. But in a couple weeks, you guys will see what I mean. On this podcast is the first anybody's ever heard of it.
Right.
This is artificial intelligence, machine learning to be able to say that guy's a good trader and be able to tell it early on, right? Because I want these guys to, and again, even if that means that you fast track yourself through, pro plus, you lose your pro plus accounts, you decide, hey, I'm just going to go back to test. Now, when you pass that test, you might go right back to pro plus. It's kind of like there's no such thing as a pro plus lifer, but you're going to be in I need to put you in the bucket that you belong in.
That makes
Right?
sense. Right. That makes sense.
And so, and TPD score will be kind of our guiding light, and it'll be good because there'll be the visibility for the trader, the transparency for the trader to be like, hey, I'm doing well. And also with that comes, hey Max, like we noticed that when you're trading well, after you take a losing trade, you don't trade the rest of the day. When you're trading poorly, you're generally getting back into the market 30 seconds after every loss. And we start to flag different behaviors for you so that we can teach you, hey, this is what you do, even if you don't know it. This is what you do when you're trading well.
Wow, that's
This
advanced.
is what you do when you're trading poorly. And that's where the ingesting the fills comes in, because I can see all of your behaviors and how you trade when you're doing well, what your expectancy is.
Yeah.
What is your every platform has an expectancy thing, but they don't show the trends. They don't show, the expectancy usually looks like this. You start off well, you come down, and then you start to bottom out, and then you turn back up. When you turn back up is when I want to, is when I know, hey, he's figured it out. And what does the expectancy mean? It's like every time Max clicks the button, I can pretty much know what he's going to make when he clicks that button over time, over a large sample size. The next trade, who knows what's going to happen? It's got a 50-50 chance of winning. But over time, I know that, this guy needs to be in Pro Plus because he's a badass trader. And that's the whole, again, circling back to, how this came up. And it's just because we're evolving our technology. We're not evolving the technology just to surveil people.
Right. It's to help.
It's
to
a
help traders
byproduct of what
understand their own
happens.
trends. Right.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing me talk, but I'm really
I can listen to
passionate.
you all day.
As you can tell.
All day. I can listen to you all day. Keep talking.
You're clear. You're talking about your company, your baby, your brand, and you're making big changes in the industry. And there's talk passionately. I think that's what the people need to fucking
I have a
see,
question.
because they think they're just talking to a website screen, but you're not talking to a website screen. You're talking to a man and his business partners and his hundreds of employees who built one of the greatest prop firms in the fucking world. You know what I mean? So when there's backlash, you got to defend your product, and I respect the fuck out of it.
Yeah, go ahead, Lama. I know you had a question, brother.
Scratch that. It doesn't matter. Not important. All right, fine.
When's the
last time you got whipped by a towel? Like in the locker room days.
Oh, it's been a while, man. I've been retired for some
Hockey
time.
players, man. They were on some freaky shit.
The chat was asking. I was wondering.
One thing that I want to know. So Matt, I don't know if you guys know Matt, right? head big dog at TPT. You may know him. He lost a bet, had to put on a Florida Panthers jersey. Matt is not your average Canadian guy. When I was texting back and forth with you and Matt, and I'm like, whoa, this guy's a dog. That's a hockey player I'm talking to. I'm like, this guy's a dog. I'm like, this is not your normal nice Canadian. Matt's cool as fuck. Yeah, no, Matt is cool as fuck. And if
I
you guys
want to,
ever,
yeah. Speaking of that, we got some tough guys on our team. Like
yeah,
Matt and I did some stupid shit together in college. But Matt's he's a Saskatchewan boy. He's pretty tough. My
he's got
brother
that dog in him.
Shane that's in Risk. He's pretty tough. Our Matt's. I don't know
Yeah.
if I showed you this picture. He got cut in the face with his skate recently.
Recently,
Yeah, in a game a couple weeks ago. Now, I'm trying to find the picture as I talk to you, but
bro, he's still playing hockey.
yeah, yeah. Can you
Yeah, yeah, he loves it.
can you
It's,
believe that? I'm
that's
trying to
amazing.
find it.
Cut in
I'm
the
trying to
face,
find it right
easiest
now.
part.
So I think it's safe to say that from everything and the passion, everything you just spoke on, you guys released major changes, major changes, focusing on towards where you're driving the boat. And the new system you have coming out seems very advanced, seems very on, and it's going to help traders understand their own trends, and especially like your tilt meter. You just lost a trade or you just popped an account, and now we're going to help you understand what that looks like and the after effects. I would love to know that about myself. Shit, if someone told me, after a losing trade, you re-enter in 14 seconds, I'd be like, poof, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound very good at all now, does it? So you guys are
And
coming out with all of these big systems and changes, and the first step in that is cleaning up the regulatory side a little bit. You're doing a little house cleaning and getting ready for some big launch.
yeah, I mean, and I'm really excited about it. I mean, we were going to try to get it out in the next release, which was Saturday. So it's that close, but I don't. It's going to be pushed probably at least 1 week. But it's really close, guys. This isn't something that like we're talking about that yeah, it's like 6 months away or
Right,
multiple months away. This is right around the corner, and again, a big reason for us to be able to see things, right? Because it's an evolution of TPT. We have better metrics on traders, and with those better metrics, I mean, we're able to enforce our policies tighter.
right.
That's what it comes down to. And yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what else to really say about it. I know I've beat the dead horse here, but it's been a wild ride, and we're just getting started, guys. I always tell you that
Right.
when we come on here. It's like we got so many exciting things. I mean, we're talking already about, prediction markets and things like that. Like how badass is it going to be when we have, prediction markets and starting to think on, big picture things that are different than the prop world we see today. But in
Yeah.
order for the prop world we see today to be around and have the longevity, we got to make sure that it's sustainable for everybody. And that's very, very important is it's sustainable for, not only the trader strategies are sustainable, but the traders themselves are sustainable and the company is sustainable and the
Right.
industry is sustainable. And we're keeping the CME and the CFTC off our ass.
Right.
Right.
And you think you guys are big in change prediction markets. Oh my God. If you look up a bot and prediction markets like on socials, your whole social media gets flooded with bots making money on Polymarket and Kalshi and bots. And it's just a saturated thing right now. And the change that they're going to have to go through. Look at the FIA Boca. Look what just happened. It wasn't your regular, your big wigs and regulation, companies anymore. There was a lot of prop presence and there was huge prediction market presence, all getting in bed, getting ready for those changes. And so at the end of the day, what a lot of retail traders don't understand is that regulation is a good thing. Regulation, guidance, rules, these are a good thing because your bad apples are going to ruin the industry. Your bad apples are going to ruin it for fucking everybody. You like getting leveraged $99 payouts into 10,000 with Take Profit Trader? Well, that means the guy using his bot, micro farming sim in fucking wherever, is not allowed to keep doing that. And I think the payoff, they
Yeah.
just don't realize it at first. but long term and longevity in the industry that we all love, trading, it's a great thing. It's a great thing, and that's one thing. Like I always talk about with cryptocurrency, till there's regulation, rules, guidance around it, I'm not messing with it at all because you need
And
that.
yeah, and good thing from Boca is like the CME knows how important prop is now, where it used to be,
Right.
there was there was skepticism on if prop was good. Now they're like, hey, these guys in prop are bringing people over from auctions. They're bringing people over from Robinhood. They're bringing people over from FX CFDs. Those guys end up at brokerages trading their own money. I mean, hell, we were just talking about it with our enforcement. We had several guys go, okay, I've made a lot of money at TPT. I'm just going to go trade my own money. That's the path. That's the obvious answer, guys. Like, you should yearn to trade your own money. Now,
Right.
some people end up coming back because they're like, I like the discipline of forced discipline. Basically, a TPT,
Forced
it's
rules.
forced discipline.
Yes, I've made videos on that. That's why I love funded accounts, because they force rules. With live capital, I tweak after a while. I'm just like, I have no rules. Let me try to do something crazy, and then below everything.
Max, can I share my screen?
Yeah.
Here. Let me get rid of mine.
I want to see.
Right at the bottom of the Discord, there's the share your screen button. Make sure you
got
don't
it.
have any like other tabs that you can accidentally click on or anything. Oh,
Sheesh.
wow.
That's like, of all places, right there is scary. Very
Yeah, if I showed you the video, so that's our CTO right there.
Yeah.
Are you laughing?
Yeah,
And
pretty.
he can still see?
What?
He can still see?
Yeah, he almost. Where am I at now? I lost the.
That's our CTO right there. The screen share went away. That's my CTO right there. Guy has 8 stitches across the eye. He's gonna look like fucking
Scarface.
the god of war. Yeah, holy. He's gonna look like the Joker.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm trying to get where's me? I want to try to. I can still hear you and everything, but I can't. How do I get back into?
Click on. If do you see yourself? Click on yourself.
Unreal.
I see Max.
Click on
That's
Max.
all you need to see, baby.
Then
Just
it should
click on
open
one
up.
of us. That's
Yeah,
all
there
you
we go.
need.
I'm back,
Yeah,
boys.
So no, welcome back. That's crazy, and that's one thing I love about your firm. You guys are so like, you're raw as fuck. Like, CTO's playing hockey, just got scarred for life across the face. Showed up Monday, like
James laughing about it
James
too.
is
That's my
laughing about it. Like,
CTO.
don't want to talk about it, boys.
He didn't show
that player, the grit. The ball.
That was Friday night. He was working all day Saturday, so he got those zippers.
Hockey's
And
different.
then he showed up Saturday. We're like,
Different.
Max, you almost died last night, and you're back working on Saturday morning.
Hockey players are built different.
Yeah. So
It's
Lama,
crazy.
that made me laugh when you said about the towel thing, because like this is it's something that I would say at TPT, like, we make mistakes.
Right.
We make mistakes and we do it, and we have a lot of fun, but we're not going to be outworked, right? So if we make a
Right.
mistake, we'll make it right. If we got to be better in enforcement, we'll make it
Right.
right. If we got to be
That's
tighter
about
on
the people
enforcement,
that got banned. All these people that got banned. Like, is there some kind of, I would imagine, obviously you guys are internally talking about, okay, nothing's perfect, but this system was a must. We needed to release this. And now you're taking your like you just said, version 2, 3, 4, and 5. It gets better. It gets better. It gets better. So this is version 1. So you guys are going to look at the traders that got banned, because it's such a small amount. You'll be able to run through it.
yeah.
And the traders that got banned, the wave of traders that got banned all the way through, even this morning, there will be a case process for them.
Yeah, I mean, in certain, so like if there was anything egregious, and it's like, again, if there's a lot of
Soft
chatter
breach and
about
hard breach, like some of them, it's absolutely not.
about a certain thing, Max. What I'm saying is, like, you can't refute
Right.
7 orders with different order IDs, which means they're different orders. And people are like, well, it's a bracket order. Nope. A bracket order, the profit and the stop are the same order ID. It's not a different order ID. So that's the thing, Max, is we're getting people saying, hey, it's a bracket. It's like, no. It's not a bracket. So there's the ability to be able to sift through what's a real complaint And
Right.
what somebody pissed off that they lost their whatever you call it, like
There's somebody on
cash
X
cow.
right now crying and raising a storm about TPT ban me, and the guy was entering 15 millisecond orders,
Not
max
even.
cons, and exiting within a second, and he's like, "I did nothing wrong,
Yeah.
bro." Right.
Says
But
everybody on
but
Reddit.
he'll never come up with the truth. He will die on that sword, James. So, like, what do you have? What do you do in that instance? You have those
Oh,
losers that you're gonna
I
die
mean,
on that sword.
there's nothing you can do other than like getting in a bitch fest back and forth
Right.
because what we see sometimes too is if we show some order details, that stuff will be left out. Like the most damning evidence will be left out on a Reddit post, and it's like, okay, so then we have a decision to make. It's like, do you
Right.
publicly go back and forth with people? Which that's not our style. It's never been. So we'll
Right.
look at things when we're like, maybe there's certain things that are like, okay, that's just not accurate. And there's other things that are like, hey, maybe like that platform specifically post their orders. And I'm not saying that this is right, but I'm saying this is the things we look at. It's like maybe that platform post their orders because they're co-located a different way. And like,
Right.
we thought that they all did it the same way. And that's what I'm talking about. It's the ideology in the process of like, that's a bot is pretty fucking tight, right? But there are
You
certain
saw it
like
in the emails.
there's always exceptions where you say, hey, like maybe this is something we should look at, and then version 2 gets better in version 3. So to answer your question, you know, we didn't get a lot of people trying to dispute it. I mean, I know you feel like you've seen every single one on Reddit and
Oh,
stuff, but
I've seen it. Yeah, I get to fucking people go crazy. And I posted that
yeah,
you were gonna be here today, and the floodgates opened with people like, "I got banned, Max. I got banned. You need to
yeah,
say something about this, Max." And I'm like, "What were you doing wrong? I'm a victim blamer. I'm a victim blamer. So what were you
yeah.
doing wrong that you're not
Right, right,
telling
right,
me, motherfucker? Because I didn't get banned and I don't do nothing wrong." So
Well,
right.
that's the other. That's there's we always say there's always another side of the story, right? So
right,
it just if all the facts are on the table, I'm not saying that we're always right. Again, I've said that probably 100 times on this thing, but like the facts are overwhelming because it's looking at 115 or 116. It might even be
right,
150 because the model continues to get better. But again, we're going to look at the things that we think that could have potentially caused maybe some false positives, and we're going to get better. And
right,
that the majority are still going to be shown the door because it's not
right.
like this 270 people and 265 false positives. It's not, right?
It's
it's
no, it's
Yeah, that's not
accurate
the case.
system
It's
here.
like
and I want to
obvious.
Yeah,
I want to be clear about that, and I want to be clear too that there's more enforcement coming, and it's not just enforcement on bots. It's enforcement on you
good,
know, um,
good.
breaking CME rules in other
Right,
parts, right?
right,
You'll hear me be apologetic of if we make a mistake. I am unapologetic about people trying to break rules that put other traders and TPT in jeopardy. I'm unapologetic about that, and I'll die on that hill.
hell
And
yeah.
I'm sure your users can hear me speak with absolute confidence that if if you if we unfairly treated you, we'll make it right. If you're doing something that's not sustainable and is breaking, CME rules or TPT policies blatantly, and you're crying that you've lost, your income because of it. If you're breaking the rules, you're breaking the rules, bud. Like, you know,
You should know
I've
that
got
though.
to
Like, you
stand
should
for
know you're gonna
everybody.
get
You know
cooked.
that. You should know the rules of a prop that you're trading. Like, that's
Yeah.
the
So
simplest thing. Like, you should know what's an industry rule too. Not one of these firms is going to let you gamify with 15
No,
accounts,
it's not a
micro
TBT
scalping,
rule, it's an
3
industry rule.
seconds, max cons. No one's going to allow it, not one. So it's like stupid and it's unfair for people to say, well, that's bullshit. They're doing it because they haven't done it. No, you just haven't gotten caught there yet, dumbass.
mhm. Yeah. So, and again, I'm also not. I want to be clear too that I'm not saying that you know, there's all these false positives and we were completely
Right.
wrong. I'm just saying that whatever we do at TPT, if we're wrong, we'll fix it and we'll get better, right?
Yeah.
If we make a mistake in communication, we'll fix it and we'll get better. But I don't want to leave this podcast and all of a sudden everybody thinks that they got wronged or something like that, because that's not the case.
No,
Like I
no,
said, this
you've
is a
made it very
small
clear.
minority.
Right.
It's a small minority, if any. There's a small minority of people that we might need to look
Minorities.
at again. I'm
Right.
not opposed to that, Max and Lama. You know that. I'm here to say, like, let's get better. In version 10, you know, good
Right.
luck. You
Yeah,
know, but even in
you're
version,
fucking smoked by then. You're fucking
it,
smoked by then. You're
and
done.
this will all roll out.
Yes.
Remember, like, this will all roll out. It'll make a lot more sense to people with the
Right.
visibility of TPT score, and you would be able to go back with TPT score, and we're calling it the scorecard.
Right.
You'll be able to go back and look at the scorecard. You'll be able to look at any fill you've ever done at TPT, which is kind of a limitation now to the system, is because if you're trading on Trade-Evate, you got to go to Trade-Evate. You got to find the account. Maybe that account got archived. You can't even see the fill anymore, right? So this is ingesting all the fills. It saves it in a database. You'll have every fill. So you can go back 2 years from now and say, hey,
Yeah.
on March 24th, 2023, I took a trade. You'll know exactly how long
Right.
you were in the trade, like everything about it, right? So you don't have to. Right now, the way people do it is you have to self-serve on the different platforms.
Right.
That's going to be no longer the case. There's one
right.
place of truth for all of your trading activity, and that's at takeprofittrader.com.
I think Hobby, one of our top guys here, Hobby said it really good. The same people that are making these complaints are also the ones that are sad that they can't just make an infinite amount of sim money, because when they go to the live markets, they're dog shit traders. And that's a hard truth for traders to understand, is like, I'm a great sim trader, but you're a dog shit live trader. Like, and a lot of people don't admit that. Don't admit that.
Yeah.
I have a harder time in the live markets. I say that all the fucking time. Every
Everybody
time I
does.
big live market payout, I pop my prop after 2 payouts. I don't know what it is. And your system will tell me that and help me
I don't know what it
understand
is.
why I'm doing that. But
Just
it's
get smoked.
harder to do for me, the live markets. And the same people that are talking shit about that is because they want to be infinite sim millionaires. And you can't do that because it's not sustainable for the industry.
Yeah, that's what we call, like, divergent performance. Is the performance in sim and live diverge, and it gets worse over time, right? So that's when it's like, yeah, something's not right with the strategy, and that's okay. Like you said, Max, everybody has harder time in live. Why is that? Because, like, your orders show up in the order book. Like, you
Right.
know, got, like, HFTs are out there front running stuff. Like, you're trading 15 lots, moving the market around. Like, it causes slippage. Like, there's a lot more slippage in the live market when you're trading something thin. Like,
Right.
I mean, we could sit here and talk. If you're a trader, you can sit here and talk for 20 minutes about, differences
You
in
are
the
a trader.
human
Let's
life.
talk about that for a second. You are a trader. How's your options trading going recently?
Last time we talked, we were talking about copper. I don't know, or no, what was it? Copper?
One of the
No,
metals you were balls deep in.
Copper. Yeah, it was
yeah,
copper.
it was either copper or nat gas or something. It just took a dive, and I bought it, and I was like, "Oh, that was stupid."
Yeah. Yeah.
It never bounced back up?
Never came back?
No, it did. It did. I actually got out. I had to sit in the heat for a while in that trade, but
You sitting
but
and you just holding some drawdown, huh?
well, yeah, I was holding some, and I wasn't trading the TPT way. I held that bitch for like a couple months, I think, before it turned around.
Diamond.
Still
Jesus.
bleeding. Got a load of more in the
You
balance
gotta
before I
get
get
real much to
liquidated.
survive. The dip kept on dipping for a while
Yeah.
there.
So yeah, guys. I mean, this was great, man. I really always appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to explain
The entire
explain
industry is watching right now. I've
what
seen some of the
we're
names go
thinking.
by on the YouTube. There's a lot of other CEOs hiding out right now. The whole industry is definitely watching, and a lot of the names, and I'm sure they're going to be going to Twitter on this one and talking about it. But I think, listen, all I saw was a man speaking with passion about his business and the industry. And I will never, ever fault a person who cares about their business and sustainability over the system that really just fucking ratted out a bunch of people. And like you said, it's not like out of the 0.3%, 0.29 of it was wrong. It's like, no, out of this 0.3%, maybe 10 of these guys got rocked, but like the rest of them were, bad apples
Yeah.
getting cooked, so, and I hear that, and I first of all, for me, long term, and all the other people that TPT supports, I've gotten more payouts with the Pro Plus system than any other prop by far, And I know a lot of people especially in our community, have gotten more payouts with Take Profit Trader. My first female student, 15,000 on her pro account just in the last month on TPT. Did she get banned? No, because she just trades the way she trades, simple strategy, and she's fine and she's killing it and doing well. And it's like, that's the story for 99.97% of traders that take profit. I mean, you're not talking random numbers here. You're talking data, I'm sure, and facts. So I think it's absolutely phenomenal, James. And I think it's great that, and I really appreciate hearing voicing it out, because I think the community need to hear it. And now that they heard it, they're like, that makes sense. I think that's just like, you know what, checks out, and it's good for the industry.
Yeah. I mean, again, sometimes there can be some things that are so, with all the information out there, people are like, I don't understand it. And when you hear it from the person that lives it and sees all of the pieces that maybe you don't get to see, I think it's more understandable. And that's what we always want. I want my legacy to be not about TPT or any of that. I want my legacy to be like, hey, that James guy, I didn't always agree with what he said, but I understand where he was coming from. It's a I'm a logical person. That's what we try to do at TPT, is to try to be, respect everybody and be logical. And sometimes when we actually have meetings as a team, I'm like, the logical thing to do is this. And some of our team members fight back and like, yeah, but not everybody in this industry is logical. And I'm like, that's okay. If there's always going to be a couple % of people that are like, even if you have the most logical explanation, they're going to be like, no, you're trying to hose me. You've got no money left. It's all kind of clickbait shit, to be honest with you. And
does anyone actually think that? That's what I mean, like, is there anyone who really sits here and thinks that?
Well, I mean, you see a lot of it online.
Me and Lama alone will keep TPP in business for years. I promise you. The amount we reset, you're good.
You're good. You catch me on a tilt day, you guys are good for 2 months.
You catch me on a tilt day, those pro account resets, I'm going
TPT score is going to help you, Lama.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, you catch me on a tilt day, I'll never say TPT is running out of money. I'm loading. I'm loading.
James, let me ask you. I do want to, and obviously this is a little switch here. I do want to say, with the new system and everything, you guys sound like you have a bunch of new really cool shit coming out. Would you ever consider the system allowing traders to go to like end of day drawdown versus trailing or something like that? Because the pro account would, going to an end of day drawdown, could it identify a trader that operates fine in trailing and he could stay there, but a trader that could really outperform with end of day?
Yeah, it's not out of the possibilities. And again, like, the good thing about ingesting all of these fills is our data has gotten so much better, man. So it's like we can say, hey, what does end of day look like?
Right.
What is end of day drawdown? What is like getting uniformity across all of the accounts? What does that look like? Does it, and again, I always tell you that it's a give and a take, because if you pay out day one and you pay out with no limits, like you can take 200 grand out at a time or whatever, that there has to be, there's always a give and a take. So if people were like, and I mean, I could ask you right here, Max, is like, if you had end of day drawdown in pro, would you be more comfortable with like a tighter daily loss to get yourself out of your way? If it didn't wipe you out of the account, it just, kind of froze you. So these are the kind of things we're thinking about. Would a trader prefer that, or prefer to not have daily loss at all?
Right.
The typical delusional trader is going to want you to have no daily loss, max calls, and unlimited payouts, and they don't understand that you're trying to run a sustainable business.
That's right.
Like, I think people aren't understanding that it has to be sustainable for us to get payouts.
Right. You can't be the best at everything.
So we can look at all like the historical data and be like, okay, if like this guy got wiped out at a daily loss, would he actually do better like that if we just said, hey, when your metrics look like this, hey, you get an email the night before, like, hey, Max, you're trading like shit, so we're putting in daily loss right now to keep you from blowing out your account.
I like that.
I would fucking love that.
I actually really like that.
I would love that. Like,
I would really like that.
So you know what? You can't even get to the stage where you have to reset, because we say, Max, go, because this is how they used to do it in traditional prop, right? If you come in the morning and you start trading, and if you lose a third of your daily allotment, they make you take a break till after lunch. They
Wow,
make
I
you
would.
take a break.
That's genius
I
because
need that.
especially if you have a tilt meter,
Be-
like
Yeah.
be-
if you're on
Because the
tilt,
data shows
you're
that
going through it.
if you're losing early, there's a 94% chance that you're going to keep going till you lost it
She
all.
gone.
So take a
Losing
break.
everything.
So take a break, and then when you come back from lunch, now it's a 50-50 shot. So
Right.
guess what? You just like increased your chance of success by a long shot. So all of those things are now on the table when we're able to ingest the fills and be able to say, okay, maybe like they might. The problem is, Max, is like you think that that's great, but some traders would be like, no, I paid for this. I want all of my loss,
Right.
and I want to lose it
Right.
all right now. And like, I don't care what you say. And then they go to Reddit, and then everybody jumps on the bandwagon, and then we got
Trading
the
is
same
an
problem.
individual sport, not
Yeah.
one. We have 10 people in the room who are all going to say, I want 10 different fucking rules with prop. And
Right.
it's you'll never make everybody happy. But with it
Never.
sounds like the advanced data system that you're creating, you will be able to curate and make most of the people
Yeah.
happy, which is pretty fucking dope.
I've only got like a minute left, but I'll give you another
Yep.
example of that. When we have no cap, right, in Pro Plus. So like we see this, and I'm telling you, I want to go and like tie the guy's hands behind his back when this happens. We see this all the time. Guy will like trade NQ and he'll catch a runner. And he's got
Right.
5 accounts and he's trading them all and he's doing great. He's up, 75K in 2 days on each account. So he's up like a couple $100,000,
300.
$300,000. Because there's no daily loss anymore, we often see guys lose all of that money in one day, right? Because again,
Wow.
15
there's
minis,
nothing
wrong side,
stopping
you're
them.
cooked.
There's nothing stopping them from
75 fucking bands in a day?
in a day times 5 accounts. So what we'll see is like if I just even if I gave him a $10,000 daily loss or the daily loss scaled and told him, Max, I know you made this money and I know you deserve it, but please just come back tomorrow with a fresh head. You'll probably drive to Orlando and give me a hug tomorrow that I didn't let you lose all the money.
Oh,
I'll get you with the towel right there.
way more than a hug. I'm getting you with the towel too.
Thanks,
Right,
Gene.
so- But in the moment, we all want to keep going,
Right.
right? And we all want to say, nope, I made that money. I want to keep going. So like all of these things
I've been there.
become possible with the ability to see what makes Max tick and make it more of like a bespoke, operation where we're able to do some pretty cool things. And there will always be like general rules. And I'm not saying that every single person will have different risk rules, but we can say, hey, I'm pretty sure that Pro Plus guys, once they're above 25K, need to get a daily loss put in to not allow them to lose all of their money in one day. Because you'll thank me tomorrow when you get to come back, and instead of you're at 0, now you're at 20 grand instead of losing it all. Right.
100%. You're doing that off of data. It's not just like some random, we're gonna put bumpers on this lane for you. It's like I need the fucking bumpers, but my own ego and pride won't say that or do that or tell people on social media that, but it's bullshit. Brother, I love it. I love it. I love everything that you came out and said. Like I said, you're talking about the business and it's the company that we all know and love. And I think that's one thing that people are so passionate about right now is because it's you. It's Take Profit Trader. I think Take Profit Trader is so beloved in the industry. It feels like you broke up with your fucking boyfriend if you get kicked off the platform. It's like, or your girlfriend. I'm like, ooh, like TPT left me. TPT fucking left. Like, I feel like that hurts. And I feel like it's just truly because it's such a beloved platform. And you guys are one of the originals, if not the number 2 behind Top Step, right? Like, so you're the original open platform and the daily payout giant. I just feel like people love the platform and everything that you're doing so much that you're going to have that lash. But at the end of the day, it's better for the 99.7%.
Yeah. And guys, right when I get off here, like we want to give away some accounts.
Hell yeah.
So
I think you said 100, right?
let me see here.
No, he ain't say that. He ain't never said that, but he's about to.
All right. I got 20. I got 25.
Yeah, I'll take that.
25, 25, 50 Ks. And
Respect
you
that.
guys can hook up with the team to get
Let's
those. All right.
go. We will. Our whole team and staff, our moderation team will handle it. Mr. James Sixsmith, ladies and gentlemen, he's got to take off. He's running late right. We appreciate you so much for stopping on the show and breaking down everything Barney style for us so we can all get a greater understanding of the CEO of Take Profit and really what's going on behind the scenes. I think you really opened up the curtains for us and showed us and gave us the numbers and the data. And I think the clarification, throw those TPTs in the chat. Keep it going. Keep it going. And I think you're just such a beloved platform, brother. Honestly, everything you do, especially at TPT, be amplified because you guys are that giant in the industry. But we saw the changes coming. The communication was clear. You've been talking about it. The email newsletters are, guys, you need to read the email newsletters they send out all the time. And the passion and everything you spoke with. I'm excited for the future with TPT. This extensive breakdown of AI analytics to know yourself better as a trader, I think is awesome. And yeah, you're fucking right. As a Pro Plus trader who made most of my funds live, you know how many times I wish I would stop fucking trading and no one would tell me to, and I've nuked.
Save everything.
I'm
So
not
much
proud
money.
to say it, but I've nuked up, in the middle of 5 figures in accounts before. It's
Heavy
happened.
fives.
Heavy fives. And
Heavy
it's happened.
fives.
I almost feel like you were talking about me and it pissed me off a little bit because
Right,
it didn't
right.
happen.
Give me PTSD.
Right, giving me some PTSD, but it was absolute pleasure, brother. We really appreciate you. The industry, I mean, everyone on the YouTube, everyone on the Discord. We had over 3,500, and everyone was watching because they wanted to find out what's going on. And I think you communicated everything clearly for us. So we thank you so much for everything, for stopping by. Is there any last words you want to drop before we let you go?
No, I mean, I love you guys, and we really do depend on finding good traders, right? So like that's what this goes back to, is like continuing to put people in the live market, and we're going to get better at that, right? In order to get better
Right.
at that, we need the sustainability, and we love this game. We're passionate about it, and we got some big things coming right on the heels of TPT Score as well. So I'm excited, man. Thank you for giving me the platform. I love you guys, and we'll talk
Always.
to you soon.
We love you, brother. You're the man.
brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up,
Okay.
Mr. James Sixsmith. Thanks, brother.
Thanks, guys. See you soon.
See you. That was fucking.
Goated,
That was
bro.
awesome.
That guy's so goated.
That was awesome. And you know what? It's crazy. Like the people, and it's so right, bro. The people that are dogging these firms are the ones that will hop to the next firm and try and sim farm and dog them and then go to the next one. And you're just fucking up the industry for all of us that don't gamify it and all of us
Right,
that don't try
exactly.
and cheat. For all of us that just trade a dumbass orb strategy, one and done, make bread and get moved to the live accounts. Like they're just trying to fuck it. And then once the masses realize that the one screaming the loudest is usually the most guilty motherfucker.
Usually the one
Remember
wrong.
that. The one screaming the loudest is normally the guiltiest motherfucker. So it's not cancel culture. It's not like we're sitting here he's not canceling good traders that are not doing anything. They're finding traders that are opening max contracts in microseconds,
On
making max
silver.
on silver, and
On silver.
and then getting out with multiple fucking firms and multiple hedges, multiple IP addresses, multiple emails,
Our
and
firms
they're
have
getting
to ban silver.
getting fucking cooked. And they're
Right.
getting cooked. And I don't fucking feel bad for them. I don't
Right.
feel bad for them. I think what he's doing is wonderful. I think it's great.
I mean, I
for the
respect the
industry.
fact that he held himself accountable, that people will get caught in the crossfire. Like even that too.
Bro,
Like,
he said
it's
it.
not like
He
he
said
just
it
said
10
fuck
times.
those
Shit was
people. Like,
exclusive.
Yeah,
you
he
know,
said it
shit
10
happens.
times. We're not perfect. Nobody on earth is. No company is. Nobody's perfect. And they're willing to look at the case by case basis of people that are not perfect, which is all you can ask for. Which is
Huge.
all you can
24
ask
times.
for. Right.
That's my
I
favorite
love
firm, bro. I don't give a fuck what anyone says, bro. That is my favorite firm. TBT is my favorite prop out of
Lama's the
all
one
of
that put
them.
me on TPT, and I'll never like James is the man, bro. James is the man. I don't care what. And when you meet him in person, he's exactly who he is. His whole team are real, raw as
Hockey
fuck.
players.
That was a great interview. I hope you guys enjoyed it because the industry needed it. I'm so happy that he came and did it, and really put it out there for everyone. Shit was exclusive. Yeah, I'm really happy that he spoke up. It seems like all of the props, if you look at it, look, all of these props are starting to speak up and like, yo, Fuck you. You're talking shit about us? Fuck you. Here's what you really did. AJ
Right.
from Lucid. AJ from Lucid, he don't take no shit when someone starts crying. Brother, you know
Call
why
me
we
bluff.
banned you? Here's why. And he'll post a screenshot. You were fucking gaming. Look, we caught you, dumbass. Apex. Hey, brother,
Just expose you.
you're talking shit about us? You were full porting silver at 6 p.m. every day and DCAing till you were green and popping all your accounts. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Right?
Actually
And now
funny.
TPT does it. Hey, you want to talk shit about us, brother? You're doing 5 fucking minis live on micro scalping on silver in 3 seconds, hitting 6 bands, and you're gone. And you think we're gonna sit here and allow that and sim farm? Fuck you. I love
Says,
it.
see, I do all those
I
things.
love
I
it.
just complain about it after. Right. I feel like if you're doing something wrong,
Right.
you should like know. You get what I'm saying? Like I always say, like when I drive, bro, like I'll be like, oh, why don't you honk? Like when I get cut off,
Right.
because I was just hitting 130 on the highway. Like I know, dickhead. If I get cut off, I'm not gonna honk at someone and complain. I know I'm driving like a dickhead. It's the same with the trading. If I know I'm doing some crazy shit, I'm not gonna complain. Like, why would I complain if I'm doing something in the wrong?
Right.
Makes no sense.
Unbelievable. I'm so happy James stopped by. Guy is so passionate about his business. And that's
Did you see the market while this was happening?
No. Did you see that
Trump has
quadruple
to be
amputee pro cornhole player was charged with murder after shooting someone and he has no arm or legs?
Are you a quadruple amputee? What is he, a chicken nugget? How did he shoot somebody? What is quadruple amputee? What does quadruple amputee mean?
It means he has no legs and arms, you dumbass. Quadruple.
How do you shoot somebody or drive? It
Bro, I
says
seen the
while
video.
driving.
I seen the video of it. He had folded the chicken nuggets up and he fucking put that pressure down. He was like this. And he fucking, and then he grabbed it with the chicken nuggets and he hit that isosceles. He might have been Weaver. It's tough to say because he has no feet. And he hit that fucking pow, pow, pow. That's real shit.
How do you shoot the gun? Question number one. Number two,
bro, he shot it with the nugget, bro. He put the nugget. It's got a little bump.
Twin, how did he drive?
Bro, he don't gotta drive. Oh,
no way he had left hand on the steering wheel, right hand on that pussy.
Nah, twin, you know they got the sticks. Looks like this microphone shit right here. They put it to the chicken nuggets.
And he's whipping it like this and up
driving with the
gen,
fucking mic
and up in gen.
He be driving with the boomstick, twin.
Bro, I'm not going for that, bro.
God.
If I get taken out like that, I'm not gonna lie to y'all boys. Don't even go to the funeral.
Bro, oh God, if someone with no hands. Look, there's a picture.
That's not him.
Bro, that's really him.
How's he a professional? Hold on, bro. There's so many questions. How's he a professional cornhole player? He
was a professional cornhole player, but then he lost.
How does that happen? What, he go to Iraq or something?
I don't know. Maybe a disease. I don't fucking know.
No way, you're a professional cornhole player and out of nowhere become a fucking a dino nuggie.
But I don't know his life story. I'm just telling you what I know. I'm just reporting the news.
My boy thought he was on Fox.
Jesus, and all I know is, listen, I gotta go.
Yeah, 25 accounts, guys. GG. Me and Max are keeping those. Catch y'all later. See you tomorrow. We finessed them. 25er.
Finessed them.
YOLO. Let's gamify.
Right. He meant to say 5, dumbasses.
That way, guys.
I do gotta bounce. I love y'all. I do have an important appointment with the wife. So get Logan or someone else, get the boys up here. Let's get Logan and Javi up here. If you guys could jump on stage real quick, help Lama give away 25.
We're going to give away all 25 right now?
Sorry, brother. We're giving away all 25 right now.
Bro, I need some type of break. I have a webinar in 50 minutes.
Do you have a webinar in 50 minutes?
It's at 12 o'clock.
All right. Give away 10 accounts now on the Big Daddy Morning Show. Drop 15 on the webinar.
I like that. Yeah,
everyone go to Lama's free webinar. Lama's hosting a 100% free webinar on the new pay-to-play indicator, the new updates. You're not going to want to miss it. And he's also going to drop 15 take profit trader accounts. And you know what? Fuck it. Throw 5 more TPTs on there. Let's do 15 and 15. Oh, wait. No, you got to hurry up. We'll throw 5. We'll do 5 at the fucking power hour too. Fuck it. Take profit trader day, baby.
Love that.
You chorizo chimp.
Love that. Love that. Let's get it started then. Wait, what'd you say?
Fucking chorizo chimp.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it. You fucking chamoy chimp.
All right, male monkey. Don't you got something to do?
I saw it. You fucking chamoy chimp. Why they put spicy on the sweet candy? Fuck you, guys. Great show. I love you. I do got to tap out. Tip the staff. Use code BDM.
Where's the bot for the YouTube? How do I work this?
Shut up. Big thank you to Take Profit Trader and the CEO, James Sixsmith, Sixer, for stopping by. We absolutely love Sixer. One of the realest people in the game, always going to shoot straight. Big shout out to you guys. Good, simple trading today. Was a great job. Nice and green. I'm about to get ready to hit my second max payout with the new accounts, and unbelievable day. So thank you guys so much. Lock in. They'll do a proper closing. We love you. Tip the staff. Use code BDM. Enjoy 25 free TPT accounts from the CEO, Mr. James. So big ups. Big ups. Logan, keep this fucking chorizo chimp in check for me. Gotcha. We're out, baby. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Actually, see you tonight on the Traders and Haters podcast. Do not miss the lineup today. We have the webinar, P2P webinar, Power Hour, and then the Traders and Haters podcast. We have a very special toward the police. That looks good. We got a very special podcast for you guys tonight. Do not miss it. Mr. Nubs, fire that thing. I love you. I'm out of here. Yeah. And one more thing, actually, the chorizo chimp is a fat fucking idiot. Fuck him.
I fucking hate this guy, bro. Like, I really hate this guy. And then he wonders. I'm not even gonna say it because we're on YouTube. I'm just not even gonna say it, bro. Just really not going to say, all right, look, we need to get this started, bro. We need to give away 10 accounts with. Do you have the bot for this YouTube shit? Because I don't have a bot to give away on YouTube. You have one?
No.
Jesus Christ. How are we supposed to do this shit? What the fuck you doing, Logan?
I'm just going to do a random person on Discord, and then I'll do 2 or 3 random on Discord, 2 or 3 random on YouTube.
All right.
Tip the staff.
Get the YouTube going. Fucking span TPT. We're gonna get one of those going. Discord. I don't know. Logan's gonna bring you up. YouTube. I'll pick someone up. Gonna get this show on the road. Oh shit. Bang. All right. Let's get the show on the road. First person's going to be right here. Bang. Ratchet Industries BNQ.
Yep. Can you hear me?
What the fuck is that? All right. Mods. First YouTube winner right here. I need to share screen. Share screen. Bang. First winner right here. Ratchet Industries BQN. Open the support ticket. Discord, stop typing. Discord chat, stop typing. Logan, time this shit out. I think that's the fucking.
I'll put this on the phone.
You have to pause this shit.
TPT.
They broke the Discord chat.
Can you hear me?
Yes, turn the camera on.
All right, 1 sec. Right there. Oh, yep. What's up, guys?
What's up, bro?
Thanks, yeah.
You put on slow mode. You have to do a full timeout on the chat. Still going. All right, I think you got it. You could put it back on now. First YouTube winner, Ratchet Industries. Open a support ticket in the Discord. Go to the Discord, open a support ticket. If you guys keep Discord, I'm gonna cook all of you and do the giveaway straight on YouTube. So be cautious. Brother, Jay Gons, talk to me. You won a free account. Anything you'd like to say?
No, thank you, man. I honestly been watching you guys for a minute. Honestly, trying to, learn and do everything I can to because honestly, long story short, I have PTSD from a car accident, can't work, so I got to do something, right? So I'm getting into trading and trying to figure out what to do and following you guys here.
Can I ask you, how do you have PTSD from a car accident?
Tip the staff.
So I almost died in the car accident. I broke both my legs. I broke literally like my femur, I had to learn how to re-walk. It took me about 6 months. Collapsed lungs, gas was in my head. The
You got
works.
fucked up. Yeah, you got really fucked up from it.
Yeah, I got really, really, really fucked up.
So you
Oh
just
no, we're
can't.
on YouTube. My bad. So
No, you're
like,
good.
I honestly like what I usually do for work is like customer service work, and honestly, how it popped up, like I was getting screamed at by one of these ladies, and I just got into like a crazy like not like a panic mode, but like it almost took me back to like me being like there, and I started talking to my doctor about it, and she's like, "Oh shit," and I was having like night terrors and shit. So yeah, and the long story short, but
Gotcha, bro.
getting there, getting better, and just trying to live day by day to, support my family as much as I can.
Nice, brother. Good shit. Good shit. Excellent. Open a support ticket. We'd love to see you succeed, brother.
Thanks, man. I
Congratulations.
appreciate you. Thank you, guys.
Later, bro.
Later.
All right. Who's next? Ratchet Industries. Open a support ticket from the YouTube. Run another one here. Bang. Random number is gonna be Jared D81. Jared D81. Jared D81. Open a support ticket on the Discord. Open a support ticket on the Discord. Discord members. Let's see. Random person. John Strandberg.
I got elevated trader.
John Strandberg. John Strandberg. Open a support ticket.
Tip the
Come on
staff.
stage, buddy. John Strandberg. I can't even bring him up. Is he up already?
He's up.
I was about to say.
What's up, guys?
Talk to me, brother. You got a camera? There it is. That
Can
guy
you see
looks
me?
like that guy looks like he just did 4 years. What's up, brother? You a veteran?
Sort of, kind of, in Sweden.
Sort
What
of?
do you do?
I did military for 2.5 years.
Gotcha. Does Sweden have mandatory service?
They had, and when I did, it was free will to join, and now they brought it back.
Nice. Good. What'd you do in the military?
I did transported ammunition, foods, and all the stuff that you need when you're out in the field.
Nice. Good shit, dude.
Yeah.
How long you been trading?
For approximately 1 year now.
Cool. How's that going?
It's going. I'm not profitable because I keep blowing funded accounts.
You're
I
in
get
the
to be
military, right? So if
Yeah.
you're in the military, you know you're supposed to be disciplined. You know you're supposed to have bearing and structure. So follow that rules. Take that discipline and that structure that you had in the military, incorporate that into your trading. Do the same thing, right? If you have that structure, you've had it before, incorporate it again. You're gonna do all right. All right, man. Just focus on the discipline. Think about your fucking the men and women that you traded with, that you served with, and think about how they would feel if they saw you being a degen on the charts, right? Incorporate that discipline
Right.
that you did in the military. All right.
Copy that.
Nice.
All right, open up a
Good
support
shit.
ticket. Congratulations.
Open a support ticket, whether you're
Thank you
winner.
very much.
Get your ass out of here, boy. Elevated, come on. Talk to me.
What's up, fellas? You hear me?
All right, brother. You trade? You a trader? What did we just hear him? Is he on mute?
We could hear him. Now I can't hear him.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's trading Lucid. I got a Lucid funded and trying to pass some Apex ones.
Nice. Good shit. Nice. All right. Well, look, guess what? Keep it simple. You're the winner. Anything you got to say?
No, appreciate you guys. You guys doing good shit.
Excellent, brother. Congratulations. Open a support ticket.
Thanks.
Nice. All right. On the third one on the YouTube, random number bang. Budcraft 4571. Budcraft 4571 on the YouTube. Hop to the Discord, open a support ticket. Remember, guys, if you open a support and you're not a winner, banned. So don't be a dumbass. Thank you. Open a support ticket, Budcraft. Hop to the Discord, open a support ticket. Let's run another one on the YouTube. How many have we ran on Discord? Is that 4 or 5? How many have we done on Discord? You got one? Fish Hippie. What a name. Fish Hippie. What a name. This guy needs to have a camera. Gotta see this guy.
3. We did 3 on the court, so this is number 4. Oh.
Fish Hippie. Gone.
Invite him back up.
Fish Hippie. What a name.
Yeah. There he is.
Fish Hippie. Talk to me. What a name. I like the name out of you.
You're muted, man. You're muted. I think you might be connected to your car or something, maybe. Fish Hippie, we can't hear you. Just go ahead and open up a support ticket.
You're the winner, brother. Good name. Good name. How do you accept the Tradeaways non-professional agreement? I think we open up, log into Tradeaway, and it's the first thing that pops up. Perfect. One more. Let's do one more on YouTube. Bang. First person there is Dan2323. Dan2323.
Logan, you in Kabul in 2026? No one's in Kabul right now. No one's in Afghanistan. What do you mean 2026? In the last 3 months, was I in Afghanistan? In my dreams.
In your dream? You were dreaming about going there? In my nightmares. In my nightmares, I was there. Dan2323 on the YouTube. Open up a support ticket in the Discord. You want yourself a free account? Let's run the last one on Discord. And I'm going to pick. Oh, wow. I landed right on Fish Hippie again. Let's go scroll down a little bit more. Bang. Amy D. Amy D. Amy D. Amy D. Get on stage. Get on stage.
Not 2016. Was it the end of 20? It was either the end of start of 2017. I was in. I got out of the Marine Corps in 2016, and then I was in Afghanistan 2017 as a contractor, all the way through 2021 to the withdrawal right before in 2021. And I only was in and out of Kabul. I spent most of my time in Bagram, Fenty, Marmal. Oh, and Kandahar.
Amy D, you got about 10 seconds to get on stage. Amy D, if not, and while we're waiting, let's get the 5th person on YouTube, and it is James Kelly. James Kelly. Isn't that JK? Isn't that Brody that makes the merch? JK? James Kelly? Isn't that him? Yeah, it's definitely him. Brother JK. Open a support ticket, brother. You win yourself an account. Amy D is not getting on stage. We're running one more on Discord. Just scroll down, randomly pick, bang. Elvis Prime. Elvis Prime. Elvis Prime. Bang.
G57, thank you, brother. That was just talking.
There we go. Came up right on time. Right on time. Elvis, camera's on, brother.
I was in NKC all of 2016. Oh shit. I was in NKC. I was in and out of NKC around 2018, 19, 2018. Oh, look at this long.
Bro, I don't know what was happening if Trump was tweeting or something, bro, but did you see those candles? Just 100 pointers left and right.
ATR is insane right now. It's
I caught a 100-point down move while Sixer was talking. I couldn't even hold my composure. It was just a clean 100 points straight down. I was like, okay, take those. Take those right there, my friend. Yo, Delvis, what's going on here, brother? What's going on here, brother? Lock in, twin. Lock in, twin. We're wrapping it up here. Delvis, it's your time to shine. Your time to shine here. You know what? Just open a support ticket, brother. We're going to wrap it up here. The webinar starts in 30 minutes. Delvis, open a support ticket. Open up a support ticket, brother. It's not working. Open up a support ticket. Delvis, you're the winner, guys. That is 5 accounts on mods. These are all the names. James Cully, Dan, Craft. Those are all 5 winners. And then the Discord winners are already there. Good to go. And yeah, it definitely was a pleasure, guys. Like I said earlier, TPT, my favorite firm. I completely fuck with them to the highest potential. I like James as a person. I like the company for sure, 100%. I probably spent, I think, 60K, 55 to 60K on TPT last year. And I had zero denied payouts with over $500,000 in payouts last year. So can't complain. Never got denied. Never gave me no bullshit excuses. Never nothing. Honestly, can't complain. Good risk to reward if you ask me. Just follow the rules. It's very simple. If you do something wrong and you break a rule, they pay out. And if you break a rule, you should know that you're not getting paid out. It's very simple. I have no complaints with TPT, and I have the proof of payouts too. And when will we get a well charts update? I have no idea. We have 30 minutes until the webinar. It'll be here in the Discord, probably in the live events section, or probably just here in the live trade. See it come up in 30 minutes. Let me go fucking go take a shit and figure this out, guys. Remember, all we ask for, if you're gonna buy any property, code BDM on every single you can use code P2P. Make sure to follow all the educators. Make sure to go follow Logan. Go follow Max Options Trading. Go follow the Big Daddy Max, and go follow my page. Very simple. That's all we ask for, guys. Buy these accounts. This is how we get a chance to give you the accounts back. And if you want to, invest in your education, the CSO Battalion is there. Booking a coaching call with Javi is there. Booking a coaching call with Coach. There's the Max Way. There's Futures One, which is a mixture of me and Max's course. And then there's Pay to Play University, and Izzy has her course as well, guys. We all offer education if you want to further extend your education. A pleasure, guys. We love y'all. Jam-packed day, morning show, followed into my webinar. After that, followed into Power Hour, then followed into the Traders and Haters, then followed into Happy Hour. 5 programs running today, guys. It was a pleasure. We love y'all. Logan, floor is yours.
Nothing. See you guys later. I do have a fever right now that's going on and off, so as long as I'm not too banged up, I will be there for Power Hour. Later, everybody.
Later. Anarchy, drop that hot shit.
Coffee steam and a green candle. Big Daddy Max with his hands on the handle. Charts up like a stained glass panel. Preaching price levels, lighting up the channel. Verse 15, y'all, that's the line. Opening range, mark horizontals in white. If it rips past high, he's riding that flight. If it snaps that low, he's short and on sight. Let's go.
It's that Big Daddy morning show. Praise hands up when the profits grow.
Gospel in the game.
Highlight on the floor. Most entertaining thing on the internet. Yo. Big Daddy morning show. From the bell to the close, watch the candles glow. Aiming in the chat when the trend takes hold. Most entertaining show on the internet. Yo.
Lama, red pajama on the cam. Laughing while he draws those levels on the span. Golden line swing like a church choir stand. Pull back, hit the mark, that's a gift, that's a plan. Fibs on the move, he hums like a hymn. From the swing to the wick, watch the retrace swim. If it holds that zone,
he's all in with the grin.
If it cracks that floor,
he's dancing out again. It's that Big Daddy morning show. Praise hands up when the profits grow.
Gospel in the game.
Hallelujah, hallelujah on the floor. Most entertaining thing on the internet. Yo, Big Daddy morning show. From the bell to the close, watch the candles glow. Aiming in the chat when the trend takes hold. Most entertaining show on the internet. Yo, candles talk, what they saying? in the game. In the game on the floor. Most entertaining thing on the internet. Yo! Big Daddy Morning Show. From the bell to the close, watch the candles glow. Aiming in the chat when the trend takes hold. Most entertaining show on the internet.